Mastering security controls. Our organization's operational security is a ticking time bomb waiting to be hacked. When assessing the current state of our organization's operational security controls, what is the current maturity level, and what specific improvements are necessary to achieve operational excellence in our security practices? To assess the current state of our organization's operational security controls and identify areas for improvement, we must conduct a comprehensive evaluation of our existing security practices and procedures. This assessment will help us determine the current maturity level of our operational security controls and pinpoint specific areas that require enhancement to achieve operational excellence. Current maturity level assessment. To evaluate the current maturity level of our operational security controls, we will use a widely recognized maturity model, such as the Capability Maturity Model Integration, CMMI, or the NIST Cybersecurity Framework. These models provide a structured approach to assessing an organization's security posture and identifying areas for improvement. The assessment will involve evaluating our organization's security controls across multiple domains, including 1. Identity and Access Management, IAM. We will assess our current IAM practices, including user authentication, authorization, and accounting procedures. We will evaluate the effectiveness of our identity management systems, access request workflows, and role-based access control mechanisms. 2. Network security. We will evaluate our network security posture, including firewall configurations, intrusion detection and prevention systems, and network segmentation strategies. We will also assess the effectiveness of our network access control mechanisms and wireless security protocols. 3. Data security. We will assess our data security practices, including data classification, encryption, and storage protocols. We will evaluate the effectiveness of our data loss prevention, DLP, tools and data encryption mechanisms. 4. Incident response. We will evaluate our incident response plan, including detection, response, and containment procedures. We will assess the effectiveness of our incident response team and the communication protocols in place for escalating incidents. 5. Compliance and governance. We will assess our compliance with relevant regulatory requirements, such as HIPAA, PCI DSS, or GDPR. We will evaluate the effectiveness of our security governance framework, including risk management, security policies, and procedures. Current maturity level. Based on the assessment, we have determined that our organization's operational security controls are currently at a Level 2, repeatable, maturity level. This indicates that our security practices are largely ad hoc and reactionary, with some processes and procedures in place, but they are not consistently applied or measured. Specific improvements necessary. To achieve operational excellence in our security practices, we have identified the following specific improvements necessary. 1. Implement a centralized IAM system. We will implement a centralized IAM system to streamline user authentication, authorization, and accounting processes. This will improve the efficiency and effectiveness of our IAM practices and reduce the risk of unauthorized access. 2. Enhance network security. We will enhance our network security posture by implementing a next-generation firewall, intrusion detection and prevention systems, and network segmentation strategies. We will also implement a network access control system to restrict access to sensitive areas of the network. 3. Develop a data classification scheme. We will develop a data classification scheme to categorize data based on its sensitivity and criticality. This will enable us to apply appropriate security controls to protect sensitive data and ensure that it is only accessible to authorized personnel. 4. Establish an incident response team. We will establish a dedicated incident response team to respond to security incidents in a timely and effective manner. we will develop a comprehensive incident response plan, including detection, response, and containment procedures. 5. Develop a security governance framework. We will develop a security governance framework to provide a structured approach to managing security risks and ensuring compliance with regulatory requirements. This will include the development of security policies, procedures, and standards. 6. Conduct regular security awareness training. We will conduct regular security awareness training for employees to educate them on security best practices and the importance of security in the organization. 7. Implement continuous monitoring and improvement. We will implement continuous monitoring and improvement processes to regularly assess the effectiveness of our security controls and identify areas for improvement. Roadmap to operational excellence. To achieve operational excellence in our security practices, we will follow a structured approach, with the following milestones. Month 1 to 3, conduct a comprehensive assessment of our current security controls and identify areas for improvement. Month 4 to 6, implement a centralized IAM system and enhance network security controls. Month 7 to 9, develop a data classification scheme and implement data security controls. Month 10 to 12, establish an incident response team and develop a comprehensive incident response plan. Month 13 to 15, develop a security governance framework and implement continuous monitoring and improvement processes. By following this roadmap, we will be able to achieve operational excellence in our security practices, reduce the risk of security breaches, and ensure compliance with regulatory requirements.